Scott Herbert, and welcome to The Secret Ingredient. We're in Chicago at the Whole Foods Market South Loop location, and today's secret ingredient is organic Indonesian vanilla bean, and we're gonna make a nougat matlamar with that. And I've got Chef Jeremy Brutskis here from Coco Rouge to show us how to do it. Jeremy, welcome. What is nougat matlamar?
Nougat matlamar is basically an aerated confection.
Okay.
So what we'll be doing is whipping egg whites, incorporate a little bit of air, and basically pouring hot sugar over that to set the protein in the egg and end up with a nice fluffy finished product. It's similar to a marshmallow.
Okay.
But without the gelatin, not quite as springy.
Excellent, excellent. Sounds great. Well, show us what we gotta do.
I want to start by heating up our honey.
Okay.
And the reason I'm going to start by heating the honey is I'm going to infuse my vanilla into the honey.
Oh, excellent.
So vanilla is a very expensive spice, and it's the more flavor you can get out of it, the better. So
yeah, why not, right?
You can toast the pine nuts for me.
Okay. On a medium heat?
Yeah, you want a medium to low heat. You really gotta watch them. Initially, I like to start on a high heat just to get the pan going, and then turn it down.
Okay.
So when you cut vanilla bean, it's a good idea to kind of flatten the bean. Draw your knife on the side, and when you cut in this fashion, it's good to put pressure down on the side of your knife. So you're basically pushing down and gently sawing. So this is going to go in my pot with my honey. It's a tupelo honey. Once it simmers, I'll turn the heat off, let this infuse.
Okay.
I'll start my next.
Excellent.
All right. So I'm going to add my sugar to the pan.
Okay.
I'm going to add my corn syrup. It's going to be 3/4 of a cup. So I got my corn syrup. I'm going to add my water now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to heat up my sugar to 330 degrees. So I'm inside. Actually, I want to give it a little bit of a mix. Make sure the water's
incorporated in there. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to start my egg whites.
All right.
So this is 1.5 egg whites. Add a pinch of salt. So basically, in parallel, what we want to be doing is we want to be whipping our egg whites stiff.
Okay.
Have these ready for us. At which point, we're going to pour the honey down the side and basically temper off the egg white.
How are my pine nuts coming along? I'm doing the hard part over here.
They look good. Actually, I think they're about done.
Is that about done? Yeah. Okay, we'll take those off the heat. All right, so now we're going to grab the honey and put it in with the egg whites.
That's right.
Great. You got to fish out the vanilla beans first.
Got to fish out the vanilla beans. So you want to get it on about medium.
Okay.
And the goal is to drizzle it down the side of the bowl.
Oh, I got you. All right.
And once you get the first bit in, you can pretty much add the rest.
Do it faster.
Yeah.
And then we're ready for the sugar mixture.
Ready for our sugar.
Excellent.
And this is a lot hotter than the honey was, so you need to be careful at this point.
Okay.
You want to turn up the speed. Being that the sugar's much hotter than the honey was, you want to make sure it incorporates pretty quick.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Nice ribbon.
And so we use the whisk to incorporate air. And so now what's the paddle going to do that's different?
The paddle's basically going to incorporate the add-ins.
Okay.
Without breaking them.
It will allow it to handle the chunkies.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
So I like to start with the blueberries.
Okay.
I don't mind if they get shredded a little bit and kind of dispersed through the mixture.
Okay.
Because the pine nuts I like to keep more whole.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and add our pine nuts. Now, I would assume we want this as even as possible, and you can't really do the shaking technique with this because it's so it's just basically you're kind of paddling it out, right?
Yeah, you want to spread it out. It will level itself out to some degree.
Okay.
Get it as even as you can.
Okay, I do a good job?
You did a good job.
All right, and so what's next?
At this point, you let it set overnight.
Okay.
And cure. A little bit more of the moisture will evaporate. Get a nice little skin on the outside.
And is this in the refrigerator or is it just set out on the counter? Would you cover it?
You don't want to cover it.
Okay.
And you definitely don't want to put it in the refrigerator because it'll absorb moisture from the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
The sugar will absorb moisture and
Okay.
it'll become sticky and wet.
All right, Jeremy, so we have our finished product here. Now we just got to cut it out of this pan.
Yeah.
Show us how we do that.
Turn it out of the pan. So you're going to have to run a knife around the side.
Oh, but it's pretty soft.
It is pretty soft. Here, dust the back, a little bit of cornstarch.
And that will, I'm assuming, prevent stickage from the other pieces once you've cut them?
Exactly.
Great,
exactly.
great.
The edge, clean it. Get a nice straight edge to start with. And the nougat, if it's not coated in chocolate, it's going to want to kind of flatten out on its own.
Okay, just from the pressure of the knife.
Yeah, and actually just time.
Just
If it
time.
sits for
Okay,
a couple hours,
okay.
it'll kind of
All right.
slowly lose its shape a little bit.
And so this would be a great gift for, really for any holiday, I would think, especially Christmas, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
Let me get a taste of this. Oh, I got a good piece with lots of stuff in it. Oh, it's fantastic.
Thank you.
It doesn't stick to your teeth as much as I thought it might.
No, it's delicate. I mean, once at body temperature, it melts. It's got a nice soft melting texture.
Well, Jeremy, thanks for coming by the Secret Ingredient. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Alrighty.
Hi, my name is Linda Davis. I'm in the South Loop store in Chicago, and you're watching The Secret Ingredient.